has got nothing to do with the ANC. This has got everything to do with safety and the fact that people went to work and think that it is okay to do that.
Anele and the club
on 947.
In fact, yesterday, Tembekile, you used the phrase, what proactive journalists us.
Agenda setting.
Agenda setting.
That's a good phrase.
That's what we are. Because as Anele and the club, just last week, guys, we spoke about this whole private security, this whole blue light brigade, the ministerial security, where I felt like they are a law unto themselves. You know, I was just like, something is brewing and it's not going to end well. It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye, and then vrachtig, this very week.
It was about almost literally a week later.
A week later, Tembekile ran us through it because now there's developments upon developments, and I don't want to get sued for not saying allegedly.
So we had the conversation last week about private security, right?
Yeah.
But then, similar to that is the work of the VIP protection officers, who, by the way, are basically part of the SAPS, the police service. So story goes, 2 days ago, video drops online. What we see are 4 members of what we now know to be the Deputy President Paul Mashatile's security detail, assaulting basically people on the highway near Fourways. And it is the most, when I say assault, I don't mean just slapping people around. The one guy is basically kicked in the head.
And it's 7 guys assaulting 2 guys, and they're all carrying these rifles. And here's the thing, because I was thinking about it last night, because every time I watch the video, really my heart breaks, because I'm just like, this should not be allowed, you know. What are we doing here? And I was thinking to myself, I really hope that, you know, because it comes out that they belong to the deputy president, who is part of the ANC and all of that. I hope we don't make this a political play, right? Where our concerns are filed under, no, we're just coming after the ruling party, right? You know, because that it didn't matter who was doing it to who. That was scary. I'm just like, that. I'm like, guys, that's scary. That we as human beings, that's how we treat each other on the road, where you and I disagree over something. You feel entitled to the fact that I must move out the way. I don't know what happened there. You know, I don't know who was right, I don't know who was wrong. But all I'm looking at, 7 people who corner a car and then they beat someone up and they're all carrying guns. Now that is scary.
The first thing I thought when I saw that video was exactly that. It's like, imagine you were in that car. What would it feel like? I mean, let's put what happened, how we got here. But in that moment, like if you were in that car, if you were the driver in that Polo, and this happened to you.
So, and the latest on this, by the way, is that the 4 members of the VIP unit have now been given suspension letters, right? But it's not an isolated incident. In fact, if you go back over the years, over the last 10, 15 years, there have been multiple cases. In one of the cases, I think there was a woman who was basically forced off the road and a car basically crashed because you have these people behind you, leaving you with no other choice but to try and find another spot on the road. Because
what anger are you guys taking to work? What entitlement? What issues? You know, it's just like you there's no ways that you can be that angry at work, and then you are given a gun legally, and then you take that gun and you use it, right? Because I'm alarmed. I don't know about you guys.
No, it's crazy. Crazy.
I'm just like, no. And I hope President Cyril Ramaphosa and as well as Deputy President Paul Mashatile, this is not something that you guys are going to take and sweep it under. No, we sort out things out ourselves. We're an organization. We protect each other. I really hope, because this has got nothing to do with the ANC. This has got everything to do with safety and the fact that people went to work and think that it is okay to do that. This is not political. This is human. Can we just deal with it on that level?
Anele and the club
on 947.